Oh my goodness, all the excitement in your house leading up to Friday, right? Let's be honest, Halloween would not be Halloween with the buckets full of candy and treats. And while the holiday can be very fun and sweet, it's really important to remember to indulge in moderation. So let's welcome Dr. Kivio Harris-Williams from Manning Family Children's Hospital. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So let's talk about what could seem obvious to people, but not always, because you get caught up in the moment. Everybody's just digging through their candy. How much is okay Halloween night?
So on Halloween night, Halloween is a fun time for family and friends and, just enjoying each other. But moderation is good. So you want to make sure you are moderate in the candy. You want to talk about nutrition and healthy nutrition. You want to tell the kids it's good to eat it a little bit, but not a lot. And so we want to be mindful of that. And so some ways you want to talk about that before you go out to trick or treat.
Right.
You want to talk about, let's limit the amount of candy we have per day. You want to spread it out over the days after Halloween.
Okay.
Because it's not a healthy, very healthy, all the sugar.
No one's passing out carrots.
Yeah, no one.
Yeah, no one's giving that.
No, we're not giving out carrots.
You know, it's interesting because obviously every parent knows what their child is like on sugar. But talk about from a medical perspective too, what sugar does to these little bodies if they do take in too much.
So sugar is not a healthy nutrient for your bodies. You want to encourage vegetables and fruit. They should have at least 5 servings of vegetables and fruit a day to help your body grow, their organs grow, their brain is growing. So sugar does not give you any nutrient.
So maybe fill them up with a good dinner before you send them off.
That is key. So you want to, one tip is to fill them up with a good dinner so they can have all of the nutrients they need.
Right.
And then if they're full, they won't eat as much candy.
A lot of parents, some people say, okay, you can have all the candy you want Halloween night, but after this, we're done with it. It goes away. We're delivering it to, whatever, sometimes the dental offices will pick up the candy. You see different efforts like that.
Yeah.
What are you a fan of, Doc?
I'm not a fan of eating all you want at night. I think you spread it out because you don't want to get into that habit of you do, and then you stop. Because it's hard to stop once you eat so much of it. And it could actually make you sick. It could be, it's so much at one time, it's not good for you.
So talk about the kids also that they go trick-or-treating for fun, and they really have to be careful with what they grab because they could be allergic to peanuts, for example. Even the candy that says doesn't have peanuts, you got to really be mindful of the packaging, right?
Yes, you have to be mindful, and I encourage parents to, once kids get in, to look through the candy, make sure the packages are sealed, make sure you know what ingredients are in the candies, especially for those kids who have allergies to peanuts, because a lot of candies have peanuts in them and are packaged, are made in plants with peanuts. So
there's the big teal pumpkin project as well, where you can put a teal pumpkin outside your door, and it kind of lets families know.
Yeah, so this has peanuts, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right, Doc, thank you so much for coming on today.
You're
Always
welcome.
Good reminders to...
Yes, and be safe. Everyone be safe.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you, Dr. Kivio Harris-Williams from Manning Children's. Always love having you here.